Hello crafters. I actually have my what do you call it? Spit it out. A design team project done already with the new dies from Diemond Dies. These ones are extremely fun. Plus I'm in the mood to make Christmas cards, and they are so nice to make some nice simple Christmas cards. And that's what the one I'm about to show you is. So check out the dies at diemonddies.com, or the video before this is my design team package. I show you all the dies right in the first few minutes of it, so you can check them out there too. If you decide to order any dies, any of them, not just the new ones, any dies from Diemond Dies, use the coupon code ThanksKerri, and you'll get 15% off of your entire order and free shipping on any orders over $25. So check it out, it's definitely worth it. So now, this is my design team project. Let's zoom in. Hey, look at that. I got zoom right on the first try. So with this card, like I say, this is really simple. Now I'm going to be honest, I wanted to put like some spray glue, because I picked this up on base the other day when I was at our BX, which is basically like our little shopping place. And it's a spray adhesive. And I really kind of wanted to spray this and then put glitter on it. But I am using this card to send to holiday cards for heroes, and they ask you not to use glitter on them because some of the cards are sent to people, warriors in hospitals, and glitter could scrape off and aggravate a condition that they have. So I just am just leaving it plain like this, and I actually, to me, I love this. At first this bothered me because it was really blank, but I didn't want to clutter it too much either. Because you want something that's going to go with everything that's on here. And I was going to put some snowflakes on it and whatnot because it would go with the snowflake here, but I just, as I was like laying it out, I was like, it's too much. So I just decided to keep it nice and simple. Now for this die, or for this card, I use the Vintage Ornament Die, as I believe is what this is called. Ow, I just stabbed myself with it. Vintage Christmas Ornament. So it looks like that. And what I did is I got my standard piece of cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, and then I folded it in half so it becomes 5.5 by 4.25. And then I figured out where I wanted my little ornament, and I used just some washi tape to hold down the die so it wouldn't move at all. And I ran it through my Big Shot, and so then it cut this out of that spot. And so I just like popped it out, and I popped out the sunflower. The snowflake, and to line the snowflake up perfectly, I just put this back into place, and then I had glue on the back of the snowflake, and I just popped it into place. And then I was like, wow, this is really like blank. So as you can see here, let's zoom in, all the details that are in the, I can't even pick it up anymore, the paper cutout are on here. And all I did is I took my Micron .005 pen in black, which it's, I mean, focus, see how tiny that tip is? It's extremely tiny. Here, I know what I'll do. This is my pencil that y'all see me use all the time, and it's got like 0.7 lead or whatever. There's the lead, there's the tip to that pen, if it puts it in perspective for you. So, yeah. So it's like really tiny. So I just used it to trace all the little details, and then I sat and poked it through all these little dots until it showed up, and then touched it up after I was done. So that is how I got the ornament. Now let's zoom back out. Then I took this I got this in a kit package thing that I bought from Kathy Orta Paper Phenomenon. So I don't really, it's just Offray, and it's a really thin, like it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. Yeah, 1/8 of an inch polyester ribbon. And I put 1/8 inch score tape on the back of it and ran it from the top of here, or from the top of the ornament to the top of the page, as straight as I could. And then I made a bow, and I used hot glue to hold it down so that it won't like pull out or anything. And then I just glued it on top there. This stamp is from My Pink Stamper's Christmas Wishes. Some of her stamp sets are still available, but she has retired. But you can still find them in different stores that they still carry them. And I stamped it with jet black Staz-On ink down here in the corner. And then on the inside, this is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Oh, and on all the corners, I used my We Are Memory Keepers 1/8 of an inch corner rounder. I really love the 1/8 of an inch one. It's my favorite. So it just takes basically that sharp point off and makes it look really nice. And actually, because I did this bottom, I did it folded up. Didn't get quite the roundedness, so let's just pop them in there again and make sure we're good. Oh, that's flimsy. So my cardstock is all paper tray ink cardstock, because you all know how much I love paper tray ink. And just let me zoom in so you can see there the ornament is there. It's just for some reason when I'm zoomed out, basically that pen line disappears. So yeah, that's just lined on the inside, and then you just write your little sentiment here, and you have a quick, simple Christmas card. Be really easy. If you need to make a ton of cards, like a whole bunch of Christmas cards you need to mass produce, this would be an extremely easy one to do. I mean, this card, once I decided on it and got rolling, the only part that took me the longest was putting all those little dots in there. Other than that, this card was really, really quick. I outlined the snowflake with that black pen. Kind of give it a little bit of dimension. So there you have it. There's my first design team project using Diemond Die's new die called the Vintage Christmas Ornament. I really like this die. This die is really cute, and it's very fun. And now I'm going to keep this as a little template in case for doing more of these. So the dots, because I can't really use this now, because when I was putting the dots in there, I put black marks all over it. Because I was thinking, oh yeah, and I got this for use later, but not. But if I create more of these cards, just keep this one for putting the dots in, and then I'll have leftover ornaments for later on projects. So that is my card. I hope you all enjoy it, and thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.